This is McCook's Mr. Bill. It's an honor to have you here. You're on Donzie 52 channel. Will Rogers, about 100 years ago, was a very famous and important person in the United States. And one of his statements, one of his sayings was, if voting did any good, they would have outlawed it a long time ago. So has it gotten any better since then? Some 30 years ago, I had a chance encounter with a school board member, not of the school of McCook, but of the southwest Nebraska. And I'd noticed and heard rumors and in the papers and such that that school system that he was a school board member of was going to have and build a brand new school, fantastic monster school. They'd put it before the people in the form of a bill so that they could vote on it. And boy, it sounded like they had almost everything gold-plated, if you will. A lot of money that school district was going to have to come up with. So in our discussion, I asked him about it. I said, man, you don't really believe that they're going to vote for all that. I said, that just don't even sound reasonable. And he said, you don't get it, do you? Well, I'd known this guy for quite a few years. And he said, it's real simple. He said, we put a monster one out there so that the people could vote it down. And I said, what? And he said, yeah, we want the people to vote this one down. And then after they voted it down and they think they've told us, you know, that we're not going to waste money and that they are in control, then we'll put the one that we originally already totally had completely planned before. But they get to feel good because they told us what to do, and it makes them think their vote counted and that we're listening to them and that we even care what they think. Whereas this way, we get what we want. Might take a little bit longer, but that's the way government works. The government will always get what it wants. That was his statement to me 30 years ago. So has it changed since then? So is your vote any more powerful today than it was 30 years ago? Hardly. In fact, it's even less valuable. Why? If you can't control your local government, you can't control the state or the federal government for sure. And a great example is here in McCook. Almost a third of the people in the city of McCook work for the government. And that's a third, and of course their spouse, so that doubles their numbers. But a third of them, guaranteed, are going to vote for the government every time. They will be the goose steppers of the government and do exactly what the government wants. A third. Now, if you figure that only 50% of the people vote each time, maximum is about 50%. That tells you that the third that are going to vote government every time, even if every other person in the city of McCook that voted of that half, it wouldn't be enough to offset the third. To offset the third that's going to guaranteed vote for government. Will Rogers said, if voting did any good, they'd have outlawed it a long time ago.